In 2017, a group of 5 boys decided to take an indoor walk. What will their decision be? They didn't even know. In 2017, a group of private college students went to Murray. One of them was a boy named Samir, who sent us this incident. Samir says that before this incident, all of us friends used to be careless in every way. We weren't afraid of anything, and we were happy. We did everything we could to stop it. We are residents of Muridke, and our tour started from there. On reaching the destination, we felt very hungry. As soon as we went to the hotel, we arranged the food and ate it. After having dinner, they continued to have fun on Mall Road and then returned to their room at 12 o'clock. When we got back, we started playing cards. A friend talked about going to the Murray Hills. We looked at each other for a moment and then decided to leave. But the problem was that the professors who came with us, we couldn't go anywhere in the middle of the night, so we had to wait. It was 2:30 p.m., and we left with a flashlight. After coming down Mall Road, we reached the front of an army guest house. There he stopped for a while and tried to peek into the rooms through the open window, but failed due to the guards. From the exit of the guest room, we walked inward towards Murray Hills. As we continued on, the darkness deepened. It was only visible up to the limit of the flashlight. It's also very difficult. There was silence, silence, silence all around, and there was a strange silence. There were 2 boys in our group. They laughed and joked with each other. Terrifying words were used to scare us by referring to invisible beings. In the meantime, we reached the forest. Trees here are very tall. It felt like something heavy was falling from the trees. It felt like going from one tree to another. No one knew what it was. But we were scared. We stayed there, and a friend consoled us by referring to a monkey, and we went. A few steps later, a friend of mine heard a woman screaming. But we didn't hear that voice. We thought it was a friend's joke. But it was different for us. Now we've decided to go back, but it was too late. There was a sound coming from the trees around us. It's like something moving from one tree to another. Our situation became untenable. A friend of mine started crying. At the same time, a woman's scream was heard. We had never heard such a sound before. We started running away and started recitation of visions of Quran. And then it felt like someone had fallen to the ground, and we felt his feet. By the grace of God, we managed to escape. And by the time we reached the guest house, our breaths had gathered and our bodies were cold. We fell in front of the guards. After the situation was settled, we narrated the entire incident to the guards. He told me, "You're lucky to be back alive." We all managed, but Hader's condition became worse, and he had to go for an emergency. Then we came back to the tour. When Haider met us a week later, he told us that the reason for his crying was the woman whose head he had seen hanging from the trees. His eyes were big and bright, and the shadow of his hair he saw in the trees. This incident had a profound impact on our lives. But nothing like this has ever happened to us since.